So today I am going to my RV storage to do my weekly sort of inspection. I normally do this every week, normally on a Saturday. I'll come and sort of do a little walkthrough and make sure that everything is the way I left it the last time. And I know lots of RVers who store their RVs off-site may not do that as often as they should, or some don't do it at all. Matter of fact, there are quite a few rigs that's stored in this area that has not moved in over 6 months, and I can pretty much tell that they don't come out to even do any type of inspection. So what I normally do is I walk around my entire rig first, just to make sure that nothing has hit it by accident or any scratches or something on it from the other rigs that normally parks around me. Make sure that my plug for my Shore Power is still plugged up. And that's the good thing about the place that I'm storing my rig is we have AC power, which is great. So it gives me a chance to keep the battery charged up. Sometimes I'll unplug it and let the battery drain a little so that it can recharge back. So after I make my complete round, checking out the unit, the next thing that I would normally do is start to go inside and see if everything looks the same on the inside. And I'm pretty sure that most people do keep their rigs locked, but who knows? Some people may not. But I'm one that will always keep my rig locked. So as you can see, the slides are in, which means it doesn't give me lots of space to operate. But the main thing that I normally check is my dehumidifier, and I highly recommend that while you have your rig in storage, put some type of dehumidifier in your unit. I recall back some time ago when I wasn't using dehumidifier, I used to sometimes come in and I would find that the walls are damped, or it just feels a little sticky inside. So what I normally do is check for how much water has been collected. And then in this instance, I've collected maybe about 3 or 4 cups of water. And I just simply empty that water out and put the cup back inside, and I always leave it in a little pan. That's just me, because if anything leaks, at least it would catch it in the pan. But after that, I would normally check my refrigerator, make sure that it is running and it's on and it's cold. Next, I sort of scan around, look around, make sure that I don't see anything else out of the ordinary. Sometimes, by having your unit in storage, you may be surprised to find some little critters hanging around. So you always hope that it's sealed up pretty good where you don't have to worry about that. So I tend to always just make that inspection also. So I check the bedroom out in the back, since I can't see without the light on in there, just to make sure everything looks okay. And that's about all I do inside. But normally, on other occasions, I'll also go and take a look to make sure that everything works. I may turn on different appliances like the TV, the heater, the AC unit, and normally test all of that out. But I do that probably on a monthly basis. More so, the regular inspection is just done normally on a weekly basis. And that's all the time that it takes just to do those few inside items. So the next thing that I normally do is check my air pressure in the tires. I always like to make sure that the tires are kept up. And something else that I always do when I park my rig is I use 3/4 inch plywood. And that's normally what I use to back up on to make sure that my tires are off of the ground. Even though in my storage facility it's parked on gravels, I always like to park the tires on plywood, so that will help from any of the moisture sort of getting into the tires. So I'm going to speed up the process where I'm just checking air pressure and sort of putting air back in. And that normally takes me about 15 minutes. And the air pressure in these particular tires are 80 pounds. And something else that I hope all of you RVers use is a TPMS system. You'll be able to monitor your tire pressure. That's very important. So now I'm switching to the other side. And once again, that'll take about another 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes. It's very important, once again, to go out, take a look at your rig every now and then, just to make sure everything looks well. You don't want to wait until it's time to go on a camping trip and find out that something has to be checked, replaced, or it's just surprises. So I'd rather find my surprises during my weekly inspections. And I've been doing this since 2000, which is when I first started RVing. So I've been to this game for quite some time. And that's about it. So thanks for watching.